I forgot what I better go check.
But you better go check it. Yeah, on the donuts, the thing that distracted us for however many minutes.
Right. I better go check. Hey, Mason? Are there donuts back here? Oh yeah, there are. A whole stack of them, and they're still warm. There must be a lot of people that are getting turned into donuts. So, Graves has a lot of enemies. Aw, they're those cakey donuts that are so good, too. I shouldn't be hungry after such a big breakfast, but they look amazing. The coast is clear. I don't see Mason. Hayes and Reese aren't even in the room.
Don't do it, Avery.
I could just...
It's gonna be an option. No, you literally just ate a mountain of pancakes. And these are for the customers.
Yeah, it's like, this restaurant even gives you, like, free breakfast. It's, I don't know. You don't need to steal their food.
Yeah, it's a little too much to steal it.
Stealing is... peeling?
Is unappealing.
There we go. I was like, what rhymes with stealing that word?
So everyone's in agreement, I better not.
Yeah, no, don't touch it.
Okay.
Stealing
You
is
can get
reeling.
one later if there's any leftovers.
Get it together, Avery Gray. Stealing is relieving. Wait, no, that would be the wrong way. Stealing is peeving. Wait, no, that's the wrong consonant. Unappealing is still the best. Okay. Don't steal inventory on a busy day. Wait for a quiet day.
Like donuts, huh? Of course you do.
Oh. I didn't even hear her come up behind me, but there she is. That donut has a cat face.
Jason's like, what were you thinking about there, Avery?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even hear her come up behind me, but there she is. Mason looms over me and rests her arm across my shoulders. Oh yeah. These look really good too.
Really cute with the kitties.
I'll make you some later.
I like strawberry.
I'd be like, sure, if you're offering.
I like strawberry donuts the best, with the pink frosting. Can I request those?
Strawberry, huh? Not what I expected from you.
They match my eyes. Is that good?
It's nothing.
Oh, and with the chocolate drizzle.
Like the same exact one that's like flying out of your hand that you wanted to eat, Avery.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sure.
And sprinkles.
Sure.
In the shape of whiskers. And...
Don't get carried away. It's too much for one donut.
Are you sure? I have some ideas that'll revolutionize the donut world.
Now stop wasting time. It's busy out there.
Right. Mason dumps the tray of plates into my hands, then shoos me out of the kitchen. I bring the plates to their respective tables. Customers are invisible.
Yay! Oh, don't you get it? They're cats.
Oh!
Yeah.
They're affected by the curse
Everyone's
too.
cursed in this town.
Oh. I wonder how Avery never noticed until now. I guess they're just not very observant.
Yeah.
spend all
why
this
do you
time on
think
the
I've never
internet.
seen a character sprite of her aunt? Is her aunt secretly, or their aunt is secretly a cat?
Wait, is Mochi their aunt?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We've,
Oh no.
we solved it.
I'm getting really good at this wait staff stuff.
Oh, thank goodness you're back, Avery. We're so swamped.
Avery to the rescue! This is still a bit much. It's like we're under a waterfall of people who want to see Jelly Donut, or something like that. I don't know. I'm too busy to think of a good metaphor. Finley's loving it, though. Look at her, just mug for the camera.
He's like, I've been standing like this for 2 hours.
Ah, and there they go again. Someone else trying to put their donut on her head. Excuse me, please read the rules. We can't let customers bring food to the cat play area.
Fine, whatever.
Jeez. You see something on the internet and you think it's okay to do in real life? Some people. Someone better talk to that kid about these bad habits she's encouraging in people. The offending customer has already vanished back to his table, but now there are 3 people who've taken his place. We need more babysitters.
Yep. One at a time, please. No flash photography.
Oh, thank goodness. Just noticed Reese has ear piercings. Reese and Hayes are back to help corral the crowds. Reese has taken a spot at the door as the world's tiniest bouncer, and Hayes is taking someone's order. Which reminds me, I'd better get back to work too? We're in the final stretch, but dang, is this exhausting. My pockets are bursting with tips, but that's not much consolation if I feel like I'm never gonna leave this place.
We're stuck here forever, Avery.
I could really use a break.
You get nothing.
Hey,
Hmm? What's she doing out here? Does she need a break too? I suppose I shouldn't be too selfish. I'm not the only one working my butt off here.
get in here.
It's not a request so much as a command. I better go see what's up. Did some kind of baking bomb go off in here? We're all taking turns bussing tables, but this crowd hasn't left much time to deal with dishes and cooking utensils.
I need your help.
And here I thought you didn't trust me in the kitchen.
I don't.
I don't, smartass.
Oh.
I need coffee.
Yeah, me, really? Me too.
No, we're low on beans. Get them from the basement, right around the corner. I'm swamped.
Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. Just a sec, I'll get them. I've never been in the basement before. It's probably not a great idea to get someone to help me out, but dark spaces kind of creep me out.
I'm sure there's a light. It's
No,
not just like a completely dark basement.
Pitch black, just... You have to be a cat to see down there.
And even then, it's pretty dim.
Yeah.
This is a restaurant, not a haunted house. I wouldn't be sure of that. I'm not some scaredy cat. Yeah, it should be fine. Here it goes, nothing.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Skeleton chilling out back there.
Holy crap, Graves. And like animal skeletons in jars?
That's creepy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And just chains hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. But there's this nice, like, amethyst rock over there. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And a cute spider. I actually think that might be the shadow of a spider. Wait, where would the actual spider be if that's the shadow?
Where are you looking?
God. It's right on the bookshelf.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those decals you stick on the side.
Aw. Graves is like, I just like keeping things spooky.
I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, and this happens. This isn't a restaurant storehouse. It's a Halloween surplus store. Is that? It is. That's an amethyst. No, that's my worst phobia.
The spookiest of all gemstones.
It's just so purple.
That's a curio full of model skeletons. What the hell? What's he got padlocked in that cabinet? Do I want to know?
You don't. You
Yeah.
really don't.
No.
Yikes. I better get out of here and go back upstairs quickly before I get attacked by a giant toad.
That's what you're scared of being attacked by.
Or by the amethyst. The amethyst will just start clunking at me. I find a giant bag of unground coffee beans that I'm sure I can just barely lift myself, but more interesting is the book that's resting on top of it. With its worn leather cover embossed with silver swirlies in the shape of a cat, it looks like a spell book or something.
Whoa, I wonder if this is plot relevant.
Maybe it contains information on reversing curses.
Inside it's just a photo album of cute cats.
Cute cats from, like, the last 2 centuries. It's probably Graves' diary. How did you come into that conclusion?
It kind of looks like him if you squint.
It's like he just leaves his diary on top of like a bag of coffee beans in the basement, right?
I can see literally nothing indicating that it's Graves' diary. I'm so curious. It wouldn't hurt to take a little peek, right?
Open it.
What the heck? I don't get this at all. Is it all written in code or something?
Written in cat.
This is all nonsense. Wait a second. Why is my name in here? Ew, is Graves writing about me in his diary? It's like he's in love with someone he met. Who would do that?
Avery.
Oh, she sounds mad. Now's not a good time to start reading. The book is real tiny and just fits just right in my hoodie. I'm gonna look through this when I get home.
Good job, Avery.
Okay, for one, you managed to keep yourself from stealing a donut, but not, like, someone's book. And also, in the picture, like, in the CG we just got, that book was not that tiny.
No, it was not. Unless Avery's wearing a really huge hoodie.
My hoodie's pockets are bags of holding.
Oh.
That'd be awesome. Oh my god. You know how amazing that would be? I get that, buddy.
Very convenient. It's probably nothing, but after seeing my name in it, how could I resist taking it home for a better look? I'll bring it back before anyone even notices it's gone. Okay, but seriously, I should leave before a crow lands in my hair or something. Oh no, the cawing, it comes from the amethyst.
A crow is trapped in there.
Oh, cat.
That was the last thing the amethyst devoured.
No!
I heft the coffee bag in my arms and trundle up the stairs back to the kitchen. I hear the sound of a gemstone thudding behind me as I go up the stairs.
Dog.
Ah, the light of day.
And then, like, you never see it move, but just, like, you turn around and suddenly it's there in the kitchen.
They're just like, ah!
Then, when they walk home, they arrive at home.
It's
They
there.
turn on the light in the kitchen, and it's just there.
Yeah.
The amethyst.
And then, like, they just, like, lock it in the kitchen, and they go to bed. And in the morning, they wake up, and it's there in bed.
Why is this so funny? The evil amethyst.
It was way too quiet in that basement. I barely get the door open when I hear muffled noise from the dining room and the clanging of pots and pans in the kitchen.
Get lost. Took you long enough.
Sorry, I don't know my way around down there yet.
Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad you said it. It gave me the chills.
I like it.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Thanks. Now get back to
She probably feeds the amethyst.
Yeah, it likes
He
live
is the one who
lizards.
gave it the crow.
It's the only thing that keeps it from eating the customers.
Oh
Oh,
no.
but I thought the customers were already eating the customers because the donuts are people.
The customer.
Oh dear.
Oh, cat.
Now get back to work.
Okay. Anytime? The whirring of the coffee grinder starts immediately after I start talking. This conversation is probably over. Better get out there and see what's going on.
It's just an explosion.
It
I
looks
don't
like the
know.
crowd... What?
No explosion. Everyone's gone. Or are they?
It looks like the crowd has dissipated, or been entirely converted into donuts and cats. I also don't see Finley, Jelly Donut, anywhere. I guess even her energy has its limits, huh?
Hey, cutie. How about some coffee? I had a real busy day at work.
Oh, there she is. She does look
man, what
exhausted.
happened to her hair?
Aw.
Is it donut stuff?
Ew.
Yeah, it's like sprinkles and things.
Wow, she looks worn out. I bet that does take a lot out of you. Wait, cutie? Dang, is she just being friendly or is she making a move?
Whoa. I like the one coffee coming right up because I want to like help her if she's so
Yeah, I still want to get her
I
coffee.
I like her. I want to hang out with her. I want to make a move on the cute guys.
Yeah, it just seems like it would be too rude to be like, you
That's
know where
so
the coffee
rude.
is. It's like, she's obviously worn out. We can get a coffee.
One coffee coming right up. You want me to put anything in it?
Oh, you sweetheart. Skim milk and 2 sugars, please.
You got it. Aww.
Cute.
I like Avery's happy face. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone.
The cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this.
So is this what you mean by social media expert or whatever?
Yep. I run the company message board and all those other accounts. Jelly Donut was something I started doing to get a little more cafe traffic. I didn't expect it to get so big. It's actually a lot of fun. You should join me whenever you start transforming. I could use a sidekick.
I want to be internet famous.
That day, Avery decided, screw the curse. I want to be famous.
I want to make lots of money.
Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten about that until just now.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to help. Here, come sit with me a second.
It's quiet enough that Landry can take care of the remaining stragglers, so it should be fun if we sit for a minute or two.
Really, though, it's gonna be fine. We all stick together here, and you're part of the family now. Got it?
You have sprinkles in your hair. She reaches up and finds a treasure trove of sugar stuck in her bangs.
Gross.
So I do. God.
Oh god, is
door.
that the amethyst?
You don't see it moving, but you look and the amethyst is there in the doorway. The door shuts behind it.
I mean it, though. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
Got any room for another at this table?
Oh, mi amor.
You say that about every single guy.
Huh, guess there weren't too many left after all. I glanced downstairs and it looks like he's already locked the door. It opens.
And the amethyst is there. You thought it was locked, but it makes no difference. The door opens anyway.
Always.
You look and the amethyst isn't where you saw it last, and then you turn again, and it's there with the cakes.
I was just gonna say it's in the display case.
Yes.
Just laying on its side.
Andrew scoots a chair next to Finley. I guess the cafe is closed now.
I expect you all won't spend too much time lollygagging.
Oh, mon amour.
We have cleaning up to do.
Jeez, Dad.
Lollygagging. Really?
I don't know. What was the first word that came to mind? Reese, why don't you sit with us too? We could all use a break. I suppose so. Where are Hayes and Mason? Oh, you know Mason. She's probably already gone.
She doesn't stick around after shifts to help with cleanup?
She gets here earlier than any of us for prep, so it's only fair she also leaves early. Besides, I think she has something that she does after work.
What, as a cat?
Hey, don't judge.
She's a cat model.
I wonder what kind of cat she is anyway. It feels kind of rude to think that, but you know what they say about curiosity in cats. I should see if she's here to thank her for her work. I'll be right back.
Tell Hayes to come join us if you see him.
You got it. Wow, the kitchen is pretty clean already. Was Mason that quick? Oh, there she is. I caught her before she could go. Mason.
What?
Oh. You really busted your butt today. Thank you.
It's my job.
She's already got one foot out the door. She seems irritated that I interrupted her.
I get that. It's like you're just about to leave your shift and someone's like, "Oh hey, trying to talk to you again."
You're just like, thanks, but I can see my car. It's right there. I mean, I assume Mason would say no, even if we offered to walk her home.
Hard to say.
But would we also be choosing to love her forever if we chose the first option?
We might. That's
Oh, I love
love
Mason,
you.
though.
I want to love you forever platonically, Mason.
Yeah, she seems like she's like already halfway out.
Yeah. We could just be like, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
It's also kind of like, even if we love all these characters, we can only do one route at a time.
Bye. Well, have a good night. And with that, she's gone. Boy, she's hard to talk to. She disappears around the corner, but a second later I catch a glimpse of a lanky orange cat with a crooked tail. Maybe that's her. It looks like she's heading in the same direction as my apartment. I wonder if we're neighbors. Probably not. That's kind of silly to assume.
She lives next door.
It turns out like everyone who works at the cafe lives in the same apartment complex.
That's hilarious.
I feel like they have to live near each other or they wouldn't have bothered saying that. When I get back to the kitchen, I hear the sink running. It looks like Hayes is doing the rest of the dishes. Why doesn't he come out with the others? Could it be because he's
social
anxious?
anxiety that he mentioned before?
Poor boy deserves a break as much as the rest of us. If everybody's a family, like Finley said, he should be a part of it too, whether he likes it or not. I mean, I think he'd rather we help him with the dishes.
Yeah, and I feel like if I would, like, probably help with the dishes too and be like, oh, that way we get done with it faster and we could then
Yeah.
join everyone.
I mean, if
I
a
mean-
coworker is still working, it seems a little strange for like everyone else to already be like, "Oh, we're done. We're just relaxing now."
Yeah.
But as for now, we're leaning towards helping Hayes with the dishes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we could do this real quick, though. Hey, let me help with that. You can't do all those yourself. Il mio amore.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I do, or I'm gonna feel bad leaving you in here by yourself.
I like it that way.
Too bad, because I'm here.
Avery.
He just explained this, Avery. Like 20 minutes ago.
It might not have been, but the other one wouldn't have been what he would have wanted either. Inviting him to join the others. I mean, that would mean more people. He turns the sink back on and looks away from me. I guess I was a little forceful. He's acting like I scolded him. We do the dishes together quietly. He washes, I cry. Try.
Oh my god.
This is really awkward. What with the way I'm crying?
Yeah, you're just getting. Yeah.
So, Hayes looked startled, like I just shouted at him. I was only trying to break the silence, but maybe I should have had a good follow-up. You've been working here long? Nailed it.
Good job, Avery.
I suppose so.
How long is that?
2 months.
I had to get more blood from a stone. Baby, an amethyst!
I mean, you'd get lots of blood from an amethyst.
Yeah. You turn around, the amethyst is there, and blood is just flowing out of it.
Oh no.
No.
What happened to the coworkers that you left upstairs?
God, it's too late.
This was a choice between whether everybody dies except Hayes, or Hayes dies.
Little did we know this is actually a horror game.
When I said the tone was really like Ristorante Amore, I was completely lying.
Should I leave him alone with the stone after all? That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's it, huh? Awkward. We finish up the dishes without much else by the way of talking. Great. Alright, I'm gonna go back out and sit with the others for a bit. You coming?
Sure.
We both head out quietly. I grab a cup of coffee on my way back to the cafe. He slips upstairs, probably to get a cup of much better coffee. Like, say, something that isn't coffee. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand, and return to my seat. Hayes follows shortly after and sits at the table next to us.
He looks so unhappy to be there.
Especially compared to the other three.
I thought you moved a little closer.
Because I reach out and drag his table a little closer to ours. We all sit and talk over coffee for a while. We divide the tips, careful to leave a separate stack for Mason when she gets in tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark. I should get going soon. I say goodbye to everybody and head out. Oh, I was worried we were going to have to pick who we walk back with. They're all staying late again. I can understand that. Of course they'd want to be human for as long as possible.
Maybe they just want to talk about all their secrets about you.
Maybe they're going to talk about which one of them gets to have me.
You rate yourself pretty highly, Avery.
Hey, I'd date myself if I were an option. I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. The gravity of the situation weighs on me as soon as I'm out the door. What the hell am I gonna do once I start turning into a cat? How could I explain that? Nobody would believe me. Oh, that's Graves, isn't it?
Probably.
Mew.
And the thought flies out of my head. That black cat with the odd eyes is back. It sits in the middle of the road. Something dangles from its mouth, but I can't tell what. Quit it, Graves. I know that's you.
Hmm.
The black cat stares back at me impassively. Playing dumb isn't gonna work. The black cat flops onto the pavement and splays out its legs. It's not even looking at me. Maybe I'm off on this hot tip after all? I guess sometimes a cat is just a cat. Everything's getting to me.
I think it's Graves. Totally looks like him.
Yeah. That's great.
He's the sort who would mess with you. All the more reason to go home and get a cat nap. I mean, get some sleep, get some sleep. I'm almost home now. I should figure out what I'm going to do for
Ah!
Is that the amethyst? It's purple. Something just hit my back. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Wait, it's gone? I see the black cat at my feet. What the hell? Damn it, Graves. I don't care if this cat is Graves or not. I'm calling it that until I'm proven wrong.
Meow.
The black cat trots off somewhere. Is it just me, or did that just sound like someone saying the word meow? Worse than that, it sounded kind of smug. Graves! Maybe it's not him. Maybe I just smell like cat and attract other cats now. I'd better get home before I'm jumped by more strays. I run the rest of the way home and slam the door behind me. I can't take this. If my hair wasn't already white, it'd be turning that way. Why is your hair white?
Because you're anime.
I mean, I'd say they were albino with the pink eyes, but they have medium skin tone, so...
That's how you know. That's how you know that Avery is a special snowflake.
Yeah.
True.
Is this Mochi?
I assume it's
Is
Mochi.
it? You're late.
Eh? Who said that? I look down. Mochi's fat face is looking up at me. Thought it was Mochi's dumb face. Oh, no, no, no. No. I'm not doing this. I dump some kibble in Mochi's bowl and go to my room and close the door behind me. I look up and see an amethyst.
Oh, no.
It's, you know, instead of like this hanging light, it's just like on the light looking down at you.
I shamble into my pajamas, but when I bundle up my hoodie, I feel a firm, squarish bulge in the pocket. Is it the amethyst? Oh, it's the book. It's not the amethyst. That's right, the book. Maybe something useful is in here. I start to flip through the book again. There's my name. And there's Hayes. Finley, Mason, Landry, and Reese. Maybe it'll tell me which one I'm supposed to fall in love with. This must be a clue of some kind, but I don't know what it's supposed to say. All these words look like they've been written by birds hopping around in ink.
That's because they were written by the crows.
I was gonna say, it turns out it's just a store ledger. And that's why all their names are in it.
I toss my hoodie on the floor and get to work. Maybe I can decipher it. If I hold the book upside down... No. Is there a cipher? Nope. I don't know why I bothered looking. Of course it won't be that easy. I try for another 20 minutes or so, but it's useless. Then I realize it's written in Portuguese. I give up. Nobody speaks Portuguese. Frustrated, I drop the book. It hits my hoodie and ungracefully tumbles over. I shuffle them away with my foot and something tumbles out. What is that?
That mystical paper.
It looks like it fell out of the hood. A bookmark? Did I leave that there? Why would I put anything there? It's probably the thing the cat was carrying.
Is that how you read the book?
I pick it up. Looks like it's got some weird holographic center. It's kind of pretty. I think I'll just bat it with my paws and oh no.
I'm starting to love shiny things.
I should bring it back to the cafe tomorrow, along with that stupid book. Stupid mochi. Stupid me. Go to tuck the bookmark into it for safekeeping, but...
Dun dun dun.
Hold up. Anna, how do you keep knowing all the plot points? Like,
I don't know. It's just easy. It said holographic center, so I was like, oh, that's clearly how you read the book. I don't know. Isn't that what you guys thought immediately?
No. I just figured out it was the thing the cat gave. That's what I was connecting. I can read it with this. And because your ma... Your ma? I don't know how it got there, but it's the key to reading this book. The Hallowed Covenant of Witchery? Awesome. What? Reese did say something about witches the other day. This might be a good lead to whatever's going on. I settle in with the book and start from the beginning. 13.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang occurred. This is going to be a long read.